Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Heidi. I'm completely blind so I don't look directly at you, but I promise I'm right here with you. So today, on this very sunny day in South Africa, it's actually a beautiful day. I can't believe I'm wearing a dress. But today is the first designer, niche and celebrity perfume haul of 2026. I cannot believe that this is the first time I'm going to show you what I collected during the year. I must be honest, I did go over my budget this month, but I have plans to, make that up by having a no buy in June and July. But I still have perfumes that I can unbox for you. So you won't be missing out on unboxing videos. Anyways, that's now been quite the introduction. I just also want to say that none of these perfumes are new releases. In fact, the latest releases I'm going to show today is of 2022. So if you were hoping to see new releases in this video, I'm so sorry. These are just fragrances I wanted for such a long time, and I decided this year I'm going to purchase them. So, okay, let's get into it. I have 8 perfumes here. 2 are repurchases and the rest are new to my collection. Did I hear a cat? I did hear a cat, but now I don't know where she is. Okay, so this is just a repurchase of Black Opium, just YSL. Yes, there you are. It's Fuzzy Boots. Sergeant Fuzzy Boots. I think they really love the sun. So yeah, this is, like I said, YSL Black Opium. This is, like we all know, just a very nice vanilla coffee fragrance. Oh, it's one of my favorites. It's my 3rd bottle. And then, oops, another repurchase is Captivatingly Paris by Zara. I've bought this one, a 30ml, in March, and I'm almost done with it. So I just bought another one. So it's actually, yeah, repurchase slash backup. Oh, this is so feminine. This is pear and there's rose in here and musk, but it smells, to me, it smells like there's something sweet in here, something like vanilla. It's slightly creamy. Oh, it is just so feminine. I don't pick up on any specific notes here. It's just a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. And oh, it's a magnetic cap as well. Okay, then the new ones to my collection. And this is a 30ml of just the original Libre EDP. What are you doing? You are causing chaos. Chaos. Yeah, this is Libre EDP by YSL. So just the normal, just the original Libre. Oh, I love this fragrance. I fell in love with this fragrance this year. And this is orange blossom and lavender. I think this was released in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, definitely orange blossom, lavender, vanilla. It's really a very, very classy fragrance. And boss woman. For me, this is a boss woman kind of fragrance. So beautiful. You definitely get the orange blossom. That for me is almost the star of the show in this fragrance. Let's actually, I did write down the notes. Let me actually read the notes. Libre by YSL is an oriental fragrance and it is for women. It was released in 2019. In the top, there's lavender, mandarin orange, blackcurrant, petit grain. I don't know what that is. In the heart, there's once again lavender and jasmine, orange blossom, and in the base, there's Madagascar, vanilla, ambergris, musk, and cedar. Twice, there's in the mid and in the top, there's lavender. Very, very, very nice fragrance. Absolutely love this one. Okay. Then we've got Irresistible by Givenchy, also just the original one that was released in 2020. I think this is the back of the bottle, right? Feels quite nice. And here's the front. I think my name is engraved on here. Quite a nice touch. So this smells almost exactly like Captivatingly Paris. The only thing that I pick up that is different is that pear is more pronounced in this one. So it's a fresher Captivatingly Paris, if that makes sense. Here, whereas in Captivatingly Paris, I can't really pick up the pear, but in here, I can pick it up. So it's the same sort of fragrance, but it's just on a slightly higher pitch. So extraordinary feminine as well. So let's see. Irresistible by Givenchy. Can't talk today. It's a fragrance for women that was launched in 2020. It's a floral fruity fragrance. In the top there's pear and ambrette. In the mid there's rose and iris. And in the base there's musk and Virginia cedar. So exactly the same as Captivatingly Paris, except for some extra notes like ambrette, iris and Virginia cedar. Oh, so good. So good. Do you know this fragrance? I mean, I am at the moment, I'm obsessed with this scent DNA, honestly. Okay. Then I got, on recommendation of so many of you, I got Black Opium Le Parfum. So many YSL fragrances today. This is the third one. Didn't even realize it. And my name is also engraved on this one. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow is all that I can say. This is Black Opium on steroids. This is more vanilla, way more vanilla. It's deeper, it's slightly darker, it's creamier. Wow. You still smell the coffee, but for me that vanilla is so front and foremost in this fragrance. Actually. Oh, what a good recommendation. I love this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, I think, slightly more than the original Black Opium, if that is even possible. Oh, I'm getting quite hot here. Black Opium Le Parfum was launched in 2022. That in the top there's pear, cinnamon and green mandarin. In the mid there's jasmine, sambac, solar notes and orange blossom, and in the base there's Madagascar vanilla, patchouli, bourbon vanilla, coffee, vanilla absolute and vanilla orchid. So 4 different vanillas: Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute and vanilla orchid. Wow. Wow. I don't think I really pick up on solar notes. No, I just get that coffee and that vanilla. Also not really the pear. Anywho, let's see. Okay, this one is Mott Vanilla by Ariana Grande. Oh my goodness, what a bottle. Can't say that I like it. I can't say that I like it. This is just that the cap is just absolutely 100% too plastic for my liking. Okay, let's see. So, Mott Vanilla is definitely vanilla forward, as the name would suggest. I mean, no doubt there. But it's got that typical Ariana Grande DNA. What is it, Fuzzy? Fuzzy? It's very sweet, it's very vanilla, and then it's got that touch, like I say, that I pick up in Cloud and REM and Thank You Next. It's a, like, you know, if you know, you know. If you smell it, you will know it is Ariana Grande. What this reminds me of, when I smelled it, and this is going to sound a bit weird, but you know how Cloud is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, but it's just, Cloud is just a bit more sweet, a bit more fluffy. So it feels to me almost like Mott Vanilla is Cloud minus Baccarat Rouge, and you're just left with this sweet fluffiness. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is really what I get. It is so sweet, vanillic, almost caramelly, slightly lactonic as well. Very, very nice. Okay, let's read the notes. Okie dokie. So, Mott Vanilla by Ariana Grande was launched in 2022. A lot of 2022 releases. It's an Oriental vanilla fragrance for women. In the top, there's musk, plum, and pink freesia. It's not often that I see musk in the top notes. In the mid, there's praline and orris root, and in the base, there's vanilla and cocoa butter. So good. Yes, it is slightly musky, but not, to my mind, overly so. I don't think I said anything about the lasting. Mott Vanilla on me does not last long at all. At all. It lasts probably for 2 hours or so. Irresistible by Givenchy lasts about 4 to 6 hours. Black Opium Le Parfum, I would say 6 to 8 hours, and it projects for about 3 of those. Just checking this one, Captivatingly Paris, lasts about, I think about 4 hours, but I often respray this one because the projection goes away quite quickly. I'm not done, I've got more fragrances, I just forgot to let you know. Black Opium also, it lasts quite long, 4 to 6 hours, and project for about 3 to 4 hours, I would say. And Libre, oh my goodness, this one projects like crazy, and it lasts for more than 12 hours on your skin. Not on your skin, on your clothes. It lasts more than 12 hours on your clothes, and it projects for, I would say, about 4 hours. This is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, then let's go to the next one. This is Princess by Kilian. So Princess by Kilian, oh, this is so good. I wanted this for the longest time. So this is a marshmallow tea fragrance, green tea. You definitely get the green tea and you get the marshmallow. It is sort of, to my mind, a fresh fragrance, a fresh marshmallow fragrance with that sweetness of the marshmallow. It is a perfect balance for me between fresh yet slightly fluffy. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this fragrance. This lasts on me quite long, for about 6 to 8 hours, and the projection, I would say, is not too long. I think about 2 hours. There you go. And then, oh, let me read the notes. So Princess by Kilian is a unisex fragrance. It's an Oriental vanilla fragrance, and it features marshmallow, matcha tea, and ginger. Oh, it's not green tea, it's matcha tea. It smells almost like green tea to me. It's so sweet. It is so good. Okay. Then lastly is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. I suppose this is a chocolate bar. I have to say, I was a bit disappointed with this one. It is sweet. Let me just remind myself. It is sweet, sort of caramelly, like a white chocolate. definitely not a dark chocolate, but guys, this is very difficult to smell. This is very difficult to smell. It is so faint on me. And there's something also a bit chemical that I don't care for. So, yes, it is sweet, very sweet, fluffy. It doesn't, I suspected that it would smell straight up like chocolate, but to me, this smells like a perfumey chocolate. So, yeah, I don't think anyone will say, oh, who's smelling like chocolate? But yeah, it's good. It's just, it fades away so quickly. It's so difficult to smell from the start, to be honest. But that what I can smell is sweet, fluffy, lactonic, very sweet. It's definitely, sweet tooth is the right name for it. It fades away so quickly. Okay, Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter was also launched in 2022, and it's for women. It's a floral fruity gourmand. In the top there's marshmallow, chocolate, candy, ginger and bergamot. I don't pick up bergamot. In the mid there's Madagascar, vanilla, coconut milk and jasmine. And in the base there's whipped cream, sugar, musk and cashmere wood. It is musky, it is lactonic, it is vanillic. But the chocolate in here for me is like a white chocolate. Perhaps thanks to that marshmallow. Anyways, that has been it for today. Let me just move it here. There you go. Here's all my new celebrity, designer and niche fragrances. One niche. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've got any of these fragrances. I would love to know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Fuzzy today. We appreciate you. And until next time, bye for now.